Your friend's Nibs again, out in the garage doing a little bit of goofing around tonight. I wanted to do a little bit better of a review for this easy shoot red dot that I just got from Amazon, and I think it's a really good piece actually. I'm pretty darn surprised. I have it mounted up on my Crosman 1322 carbine that I have all the accessories on from Buckrail, and it is really doing a great job on there. The red dot I got from Buckrail actually did very good on there as well, but there's a couple of features about this one that I really like better than the one, and the one that comes from Buckrail is one that's they've got licensed to them, but it's actually one you can find from CV Life and a few other vendors on Amazon as well. But it has the little disc in the center that you rotate. Here it is right here. So the way you turn this one on is rotating this disc one way or the other to get to the red or green. Just a little bit more cumbersome to turn it on and off, but overall it's a very good quality piece. But what I like about this Easy Shoot, and Easy Shoot does have one with that rotatable disc as well, but what I like about this is it has a button on this side and a button on this side. This one is to turn on the red laser, and this one's to turn on the green laser. And then when you want to shut it off, you just push them both simultaneously. So it's a lot easier. It seems a lot easier, at least for me. But go ahead and we'll shoot a couple of groups across the garage. So that is my green dot. Use a green dot for tonight. But this is I'm going to shoot it with a couple different pellets. I have some rifle premium wad cutters. Those are pretty high end. And then also on the other end of the scale for pellets is some Crosman Premier hollow points, and I think they'll shoot both of them equally as good. Let's go ahead and start out with the budget ones first. I did have I've had several scopes mounted up on this thing so far, scopes and sighting devices. Actually had a Trijicon, it's a knockoff, but it's a Trijicon ACOG on here, and it was okay. It's just a little bit much for 4x power for just shooting out here in the garage, but I think this red dot is more than enough for shooting even outside, even probably at 10 yards, 20 yards. Now, one thing I haven't done with this thing yet, and I really have been meaning to, is play around with the trigger spring. I haven't touched it yet. Still a stock set up there. Same hole. So I zeroed this in with the red dot. I don't know if the green dot is could be a little bit different. Maybe that's why I'm moving on, because when I was shooting this, when I was zeroing it, I was hitting right in the center. Like that. But it's a pretty fantastic looking group. Such a fun shooting little gun though. If you were to buy this 1322 and put all of these Buckrail accessories on there, you'd still have less than $100 wrapped up in such a fun piece of plinking fun. And I like it that it's, you know, it's kind of a one-off now. Isn't just something cookie cutter off the shelf. It's a big ragged hole, but it's a one ragged hole. All right, so that's the premiers. Let's see what we can do with some of, or not premiers. Oh, yeah, well, they are the premiers. These are the premiums, the rifle premiums. These ones are a little bit thicker in the skirt. You see, I'm hitting off to the right with that too. So must be a tiny bit of difference in adjustment between the red and the green. I don't know. But it sure is a good shooting gun. Actually looks like it's probably just me, but it looks like the Crosman Premiers are actually so far with a better group. How can you argue with that? Wow. So anyway, so this is a really cool piece. So let's see if I can get here's the green dot. So let me see here. Come on. There it is. So we got a dot. You can rotate this little dial here. And you end up with a circle, and then you can get a crosshair, and you can add them all together. It's probably not focusing really well on the camera, but you guys kind of get the picture there. I like the crosshairs too. I like the dot and I like the crosshairs. The circle, not so much. But the very fine, it's got a very fine dot. So when you're shooting close up like this, it's about 7 yards, give or take. About 21 feet across the garage here, but it's a very fine dot, so you're not just covering that whole bullseye up. And but very inexpensive little unit. So you push both buttons, and now it's off. But this one is very nice quality. Price point right around $30 on Amazon. They do have a few other sellers on there that have different ones that are cheaper, but I think this one has really nice quality to it, and uses 3 LR44 batteries, and so far they really seem to be lasting pretty good. The LR44s are a little bit more expensive than CR 2032s. That's what the other one there takes, but as long as they last, that doesn't matter. I mean, they're not really expensive, but they're a little more expensive than the more easy to find 2032s. But so anyway, there you go. There is my review on the Easy Shoot red dot, red and green dot. They call it a reflex sight. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but you can't argue with those kind of results. This is a great shooting gun, but if you had a poor quality sighting system on it, the best gun in the world's going to shoot like garbage. So, but anyway, till next time, have a great day.